does have 2 individual wins on vault this year.
Yurchenko 1.5.
That's good stuff.
She scored a 10 last meet. I mean, I didn't see any deductions on that at all. And Kyla Ross is the type of athlete that once she knows how to do it correctly one time, you saw her struggle a little bit at the beginning of the season, but once she gets it one time, she's that robotic gymnast that she knows how to do it every single time.
The 10 at Washington has been matched again. Another 10 for Kyla Ross. That's 9 in her career.
Wow.
On the landing.
There is Kyla Ross now. 9.85 with Arno score.
Beautiful job!
Oh
my gosh! She has wanted that stuck landing the first meet of the season. If you remember, we watched her do on a 1.5, and she kind of lucked out into the landing. This was planned. It was hoped for. She did everything right leading up to it. 5 feet up, legs straight. Arms go out to the side to show it off, and no movement of the feet. That's perfection.
And it looks like we see 110 from one of the judges and the second 10. So another 10 for Kyla Ross, the boss. And of course, we talked about stars. Here's Kyla Ross. She is superb, almost sublime on this event.
Watch the patience. She takes her time and shows off every skill to its fullest. Gorgeous fail to handstand, and that was a skill she had to rework the timing in the warm-up because these bars are set up differently. She is a pro and a phenomenal athlete at work. That's a treat.
10 perfect 10s in her career, 3 on the uneven bars this year alone, Kathy.
Well, I have to say, this one was better than those 10s. So I don't know what you do. Go 10-2. It was so picture perfect from start to finish. Not a toe out of line.
What an opening rotation. Let's go down to Holly Rowe, who's with OU's coach KJ Kindler.
Koshin. 9-9 for Gerber. You have Ross and Peng Peng Lee. And then Caitlin Ohashi on the beam. Ohashi, remember, has gone perfect 10, 2 meets in a row. UCLA's not done.
Back handspring leg out, step out. This was the event that many remember her on in her elite career and at the Olympics. Beautiful switch ring, directly connected.
3 wins this year, including the perfect 10.
She's an athlete that many would say has that perfect technique, and that gives her such unique elements as well as consistency. Solid front aerial.
Top 10 on this event in the country right now.
throughout the season, I had a chance to obviously talk to Kyla as well as Madison Koshin, Michaela Skinner, and all of them have said college gymnastics is so fun. And you can see that on their faces. And the bottom line is, when you hit a routine like that, it is fun.
Gets a crowd on the feet. Teammates come to meet you. UCLA fans are not going home. They've seen the Bruins rally before. They've got Olympians, they've got world champion competitors over. Didn't jump to 12 until 2011, but you get the drift. Best in the conference. Flatley just put up a career-high 9.925 on the beam. Kyla Ross. When Kyla Ross steps to any apparatus, the room goes quiet. And look at the crowd, laser focus. She's number 7, 6 times has gone at least 9.9 on beam.
And a perfect back handspring layout step out.
She is not going to be in the floor today, so this is it. This will complete her program.
Well, I mentioned her unbelievable performance against Oklahoma, where she had 2 perfect 10s, 1 on vault and bars, and then a 9.975 on floor. And when I told her I felt like her beam routine was going to get a 10 until she took a small step on the dismount, she said, no, I was down in the 9.8s. I said, what? So she is fighting for a big score right here. Sometimes the best thing you can do is do what you do every day, which is stay cool, calm on this event. Beautiful amplitude, full extension on that split. Stepping up for the dismount. She has a combination side aerial to the full twist. She needs to spot the ground. Arms are out. Okay, Jim, I'm calling it.
Are you calling it?
It's a 10. It has to be a 10.
Amanda just posted it. She said.
So much more impressive.
And for a coach who's believing in a young athlete, knows it's important, it's going to vault her off into the rest of her life, that she can overcome fears and work through some difficulties. Kyla Ross. Ross had a 9.975 on beam. Kyla Ross said, I want to be in the floor. It's Miss Val's farewell. You're not getting me out of the lineup.
We called it earlier, Jim. In this routine, of course.
It's the only event she's never had a 10.
And ironically, the theme of this routine is the 10-0 thief.
Well, and she has 6 straight meets with a 10 and doesn't have one yet. She's number 5 in the country, 2 wins.
Nice landing.
She had a 9.975 at Oklahoma. She's enjoying herself.
Of course, this is the event that she struggled on freshman and sophomore year, and to watch her compete now, I mean, even in this meet more than ever, I've never seen her smile with that pure joy smile she's showing right now. You know it's real. It is hard to compete a floor routine, especially this late in the season with the endurance level, but being able to do it in front of this many fans, in front of Miss Val to honor her, that's special. Wow. I don't know.
Oh no, did we just see it?
Could the 10-0 thief?
Did we just see it?
Well, if she does get a 10, she will tie Jamie Dancher's record for getting 10s 7 meets in a row. How impressive is that? Well, the crowd's chanting for it.
Dancher did it way back in 02. The crowd is asking for it. Ross has done all she can. And you'll tell by the crowd!
Oh my gosh!
It's a 10! She's got the Grand Slam! A 10 on every event.
What a way to end this meet for her. Obviously.
Started her night with a 9.9 on vault. Had a perfect 10 on bars, that's 8 straight meets, and just had a 9.9 on beam. Now she steps to the floor as the number 6 gymnast in the country, and all 9 of her floors this year have been at least 9-9.
Whip double tuck, big air, great landing. Coming right back with that second tumbling pass combination. We have a few all-arounders in this competition. Ross is one of them, Skinner is another, and they were actually tied after 3 events. They had a 29-8, both of them. So this last event is going to make or break the all-around for these young ladies. Now, if you ask them, that's not in the back of their mind. All they're caring about is putting the routine up their team needs.
Team score.
When I start shaking my head, that means I have no idea where they're going to find a deduction. Unbelievable.
She had her first 10 on floor last week. We go back and check out the opening pass.
Look at the speed here, a whip back. She doesn't touch her hands. Most touch their hands for a back handspring. That gives her that straight up punch for a clean double tuck. When I asked her earlier in the season, what is it? Why are they not giving you a 10? She said, well, some judges tell me my knees are apart on that double tuck.